Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. What you're looking at here is my new lathe. I'll be honest, I don't even know the brand. I just bought this off Facebook Marketplace though for $250. I think it was a great deal. I know what machine this is. This is the Harbor Freight. I believe it's a 10-inch model. They have a 10 and a 12, but I believe this looks like the 10-inch model. Normally new sells for $759 right now. So even being well used, you know, 250 bucks is a great price. When I bought it, the guy, well, first of all, I seen the ad posted within 15 minutes of when he posted it. I immediately sent him a message that, hey, I'll take it. I can pick it up tomorrow. This is later at night. So I said, I'll pick it up tomorrow, 10 a.m. Didn't talk about price. I didn't negotiate or anything like that. He was asking $225. And I immediately said, I'll take it as long as it's working, which he did say in the ad it was. He said that when I got there that like a bunch of other people were messaging him, offering to pay more, up to $250. So, but you know, he's an honest guy, and he said, no, I already told somebody they could take it for the normal price. So I got that. It works. It seems to work good. I did a tiny test cut earlier. Here's some of the accessories. Not a whole lot. This is my first lathe. I've operated, I've programmed, I've used lathes before in one of my past careers, but I've never actually owned one, so this is my first lathe. I'm pretty darn excited about that. But with that means I need a place to put it, and this is just like an office table that I got off the garbage can quite a while ago. You'll notice that's a theme in my videos. I get a lot of stuff like off the garbage or for free if I can. And it's already got kind of a job. I do other little like electronics and just like little things, you know, it's just a general work table, and I also keep all my hardware up there too, so I don't think this is a good place for the lathe to be sitting. So which brings me to what we're doing today. We're going to try to build a tabletop for it, basically a bench for it. These are some random scraps of wood that I found over the past couple months, you know, usually on garbage piles, and right now I actually have kind of a good source. I hope it doesn't get me in any trouble, but next door they're building a house and they have like a huge scrap pile, and they've been throwing, you know, scrap wood like this ugly thing with all this cement on it, and this thing here they had in the scrap pile was full of nails, so I went through and yanked out all the nails. The end was all split up, so I chopped that off. Anyway though, that's pretty much where I get my wood from, either the construction site next door or random, you know, people throwing out wood on their trash pile. That's what I'm working on today, so let's see if I can build something. First thing I'm going to do is build the top. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for legs, but I'm going to go ahead and build the top. These will be basically these will be the main members. I've already cut it down to size. I think I'm gonna have to put one or two in the middle too, where the two pieces of top meet, so it has some support there too. Yeah, these are already cut to size. It's basically going to be 4x2, so 4 feet long, 2 feet deep. Yeah, so I'm going to get the top finished, and for legs I'm not sure. Okay, now that I got the frame done, I'm going to work on getting the top together. None of this is going to be, you know, super nice or anything, so I hope your expectations aren't too high. So we're going to chop that off right there. Speaking of trash finds, I also found this Ryobi cordless circular saw in the trash. It didn't have a battery, but luckily I already had a Ryobi drill, which you might have seen me using a minute ago. That was my mother's. I got that when she passed away. So that's why I have multiple different drill types, or battery types. I have DeWalt, Ryobi, and even, what's it called, Cobalt? Whatever. Anyhow, yeah, I like this thing. It's really handy. The only thing is it's not that powerful, but it should be just enough to get this thing done, get this thing cut. Weird how it just suddenly stopped like that. Oh wow, look at that. Never had that happen. I've used it a handful of times. Not that I ever tried to tighten it or anything, but pretty much got the cut done. I think that's, no, how's that tightened? Oh, right here. Wow, that just came loose. There we go. Anyway, I really like that saw. It's very like quiet and light and unintimidating compared to my corded one. So it's cool. And I need to charge that battery. I haven't charged it in a while. All right, got the top on there. The front side looks pretty flush and nice. The sides feel nice. The back has a pretty big gap here, but I figured that I won't, really be seeing that too much. Okay, we're back from lunch, and I think I have just enough misfit wood to at least get some legs on here and get this thing stood up. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and punch it up like this. Unfortunately, on this side, it's the worst situation. I don't even have any 2x4s that are long enough, so I'm gonna have to just attach these like that. That's not great, but I guess it'll work, I hope. I'd say around 36 inches would be totally fine. I'll probably just go with, yeah, I think this is the shortest one, and let's see what we have here. Pretty much 35 3/4, so I'll cut all of them down to 35 3/4. By the way, I really love this chop saw. You can get these, I think I paid 25 bucks for this used. It's a little bit rough, but it does the job. But yeah, super nice to get accurate, perpendicular or whatever you want to call it, squared off cuts. I've been really enjoying having it. I never had one up until this point, but really enjoying it. Okay, so for this two-piece leg, this is how I'm doing it, trying to make it as accurate as I can. This is one of the pieces that I have cut and I know are the right size. So I used my square to line it up back here, used my square to line it up on that side, and then just pressed everything up against this board to keep it pretty much aligned like that. So what I'm gonna do is just glue it on, first of all, glue the boards together for extra strength. And I think I'll do probably three screws right like that. In case you didn't know, these glue bonds can be crazy strong. I mean, I've glued things up and then tried to pull them apart, and the whole wood will rip off and the glue part will still stay glued sometimes. So these glue bonds are surprisingly strong. I know some of you guys are going to be laughing like, come on, this guy can't even be bothered to buy a simple 2x4. But yeah, I guess that's the situation right now. Okay, ran out of screws, so I'm going to have to go with nails. I really don't like using nails. I don't know why, I'm not good at them probably is the reason. Well, I guess that'll work. Okay, it's all finished. I'll admit it's not the best, but I think it'll have to do. It feels fairly sturdy. Can't say I wasn't a little bit afraid to do that. All right, let's move all this junk out of the way and place it right there where I want it, and then I'll put the lathe on top. Wouldn't want to move this around a lot. Okay. it goes. Let's kind of put it over here. So I happened to find another piece of wood I didn't see before, and this thing was really annoying me, so I went ahead and pulled it out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this and stick the correct one back in. I'll feel quite a bit better about that, I think. Okay, I hope that makes the internet pros a little bit happier. I know they wouldn't have liked that, how I had it before. I mean, I'm sure there's still a lot of things I'm doing wrong, but at least that's a little bit better, right? Okay, there we go. Nice and a little bit sturdy. Okay, once again, thanks everybody for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.